Welcome back, guys. What's up, Crab Fam? How's it going? Since I cannot actually edit the unboxing videos, I wanted to real quick just show you guys the crabs, talk about them for a little bit, and show you the species that is, I think, with my knowledge of the crab hobby in America and in other countries, and you know, just my experience and my research, I think I have a new species that's newly imported to the United States, and I want to show you guys that. That's going to be towards the end of the video because I'm going to show the rest of the crabs that I got. So let me go ahead and show you guys them and talk about them for a little bit. This one is a female red apple crab. I'm keeping them in fresh water, but they can also be kept in brackish water. And their eggs are slightly larger than fiddler crab species, so they're supposed to be a little bit easier than fiddler crabs to breed, but they're still more difficult than red-clawed crabs, which I will also be getting soon. This is the male of the same species, the red apple crab. I'm not going to say the scientific name because I don't know them by heart, and I don't have any notes. I'm just winging this. So I actually know what I'm talking about. These are the panther crabs. I got a pair of them. I got a male and female of each species. This one I do know the scientific name, but I won't say it for... If I say one, I feel like I should say all of them. But this is the female. They're still quite small. And that's the male. And my finger, for reference, it's barely as wide as my finger basically on the carapace. So they are very, very small. I'm keeping the panther crabs also in freshwater, and unlike the red apple crabs, they don't have a larval stage. So these have direct development, but still, to my knowledge, nobody's bred them yet. Now these are the new species in America, to my knowledge. This is the male. In overseas hobbies, like in the European hobby, it's called the white-armed panther crab. It was imported to my supplier as the, let's see if I can pronounce it, the Tuwuti. It's a lake in Indonesia. It was imported as a Tuwuti crab, or yeah, I'll have to put that in the comments down below. And this, as you saw in the thumbnail, is the female. I'm still learning about these crabs. I'm pretty sure they are the same as the panthers in that they have direct development, but my books that I bought do not say anything about these crabs. Hence why I also suspect it's a new species in America. Because the book I have is an American hobbyist who's kept and bred a lot of crabs. The panther crab is mentioned, the Popomontano crab is mentioned, these guys are not. So, right now I'm just keeping them in these totes, and yes, I do actually fasten the lid to prevent escapes. They're probably going to be kept in these totes until I go to breed them, in which case there will be 2 in a tote, and I'll be watching them like a hawk. But I like them in the totes because it's easier to watch for any signs of stress, make sure they're eating, as well as just as a quarantine procedure. And as you may have noticed, one thing I do want to mention about the red apple crabs, they don't really seem to like the water very much. To my knowledge, the male has not actually been into the water on his own. I have dipped him in the water just to make sure that he's hydrated and not going to desiccate. But to my knowledge, he has not actually went into the water. So they do seem to prefer the land for the red apple crabs. Now, as you can see, the female is not very shy of the water. Don't know if that's typical of female versus male in that species, but as far as I can tell, with mine, the female doesn't mind going in the water, the male avoids it like the plague. So it could just be my experience, it could just be these crabs, it could be indicative of the species. I really don't know. These are the only two I've kept, and these are the only two I have right now. So let me go ahead and check the chat. And nobody's chatting. But I will go ahead and let you guys go, since I don't want this to be too long. So have a great week, crab fam, and I'll see you next week with the unboxing videos. I'll start with this one, I'll go for the plants after that, and then I'll show the fish I got. Have a great week.